Okay, time for round one of this month's MSEM GP. I'm playing Burn because I'm busy with field test, uh, so might as well just play a deck that I'm familiar with, and that usually leads to pretty quick games. This starting hand is a bit gas light, as it has too many lands, but I think it's still keepable. So my opponent's on some sort of weird combo deck. Oh yeah, they're on Eldritch Egg combo. Like I'm not exactly sure. Okay, I mean I know what the deck is trying to do, but I'm not exactly sure how it plays. So I'm not exactly sure how to play against it. But can I keep this? Can I afford to keep the starting hand? Because it's how much removal do they have? They really do not have enough removal. Okay, I think I can keep this because I don't think they'll be able to answer my guys. So as long as I don't draw a bunch of lands in a row, I should be fine. Like an unimpeded Neon Clyde Knight kind of just wins games on its own, as long as I can draw enough spells to make use of it. And Civilization's cost is a spell that synergizes kind of well with Neon Cloud because it has a cheap flashback cost, which you can use to reprise other spells onto. And opponent keeps 5, which isn't good for them either. And I'm on the play too, so yeah, definitely looking pretty good for me. And then I'm just going to eat my words when I end up drawing a bunch of lands in a row, and my opponent just combos off on turn 3 without me being able to stop it. Okay, I think my opponent has already did their thing. Yeah, they already finished mulliganing. So I'll start with turn 1 suitor because, of course, I do, because that's the 1-drop. So, of course, you play a 1-drop on turn 1. They have Rousing Path, and they're going to do some looting. Thinking on discards, they're probably trying to discard their combo pieces into the yard so that. Oh no, they're discarding land and small luxuries, right? So small luxuries actually does kind of give them some sort of draw engine. It's beginning of upkeep. Oh, 2 unimpeded Neon Cloud Knights. Actually, miss trigger. Yeah. Alright. It's looking pretty good for me. Neon Cloud Knight, make this thing. Upkeep, they're going to return small luxuries to hand. And they, accidentally drew 2 cards, apparently. Well, whatever. Yeah, I guess they have to, they're playing early because like we have opposing time zones, so I mean either they play early or I play early, and since I have to record and I don't really want to record super early or super late in the night, I guess I'm the one who's recording or playing at a somewhat normal time, and they're the one who has to get up early, which I do appreciate. Like I appreciate Silver biting the bullet there in order to let me actually record games, even if they're going to play slightly worse because of the timing or whatever. Alright, no answers to Neon Claw. Don't forget the suitor trigger. They remember the suitor trigger before I did. Storm Surge. Okay, that's, yeah, Neon Claws cast Storm Surge. Orchestrate Storm Surge. You know, things are looking pretty good for me. As long as they don't combo off immediately, and they don't seem to have the ability to combo off immediately right now. What, they need to, like, end of turn... Wait, do I have lethal right now? Storm Surge, Neon Claw. Storm Surge only goes up to 5. Yeah, I don't have lethal this turn. And I did play land this turn, right? So I just Neon Claw, Storm Surge. Actually, does Civ's cost? No, Civ's cost doesn't. Could I have killed them if I did reduction function on Civ plus Civ's cost? No, this only deals 2 each, so like 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think there was any way for me to kill them this turn, so. And I'm not going to spend that much time looking when I'm like kind of ahead right now, so I'll just do the obvious play and pass. And like, if they don't win this, okay, they can't win this turn then because they didn't discard the egg end of turn, and they don't have anything good in the yard to copy with egg. So I think they're just done here. Yeah. All right. I'm assuming they just didn't get anything game 1, which is very unfortunate for them. Post board, what do I have to worry about? Mostly just removal. Yeah. So since their combo revolves around an artifact that they can't actually protect that well, like if I look at the wording for Eldritch Egg, it's an activated ability that you can activate once per turn, right? Yeah, so I can just always blow this thing up in response to activation. I'll bring in Flaming Point techniques. Civ's cost is actually really good against them because they have mono non-basics. Actually, the entire sideboard's good against them. Okay, what's not good against them? They don't have creatures, so I guess Hatchield's kind of not as good. Usually I start by cutting Basalt Charms. Actually, this many Civ's cost is going to end up with me getting a bunch of Civ's cost stuck in hand. I also don't want this many Shikai's Redoubts. Actually, do I even need Shikai's Redoubts? I'm just going to assume that Flaming Point technique is my answer to their combo, and I'm not going to bother with anything else. Yeah, I guess this is an alright board. I don't need this many Civ's cost. Let's bring back in one hat's rules because they can't really answer my guys. Alright. That's a really good starting hand. Especially against a deck who's low on answers. Like, I don't think they have the ability to answer 3 2-drops in a row. I'm playing getting bad mana, like color screw problems. I have to assume that's what's happening. They're doing keep 6, okay. They do have turn 1 pass. Okay, do they have Fire Rager? I assume they're either holding removal or they have end of turn creative salvage. Yeah, they're doing Fire Rager on the first thing they see, which I mean could make sense because they kind of want to, because they want to play on curve, so they might as well remove the thing. But now they're not saving their Fire Ragers for Neon Claw Knights, which I feel like are a much bigger problem for them. Actually, do I Recurry Distant them instead of Neon Claw? I'm pretty sure I still Neon Claw here, right? What am I trying to play around? They could have more removal, in which case I always Neon Claw here. Dissident is better into actually they could like end of turn creative salvage and then play Eldritch Edge and have absolutely no answers. Yeah, but I don't really have any other options, so I'm just going to jam Neon Claw Knight here. And they're going to kill. Are they going to kill it again? Neith is Adina. Okay, sure. Let's see if they mill over anything important. No, they are. No, they can. So if they have egg, they can copy Epidemic, and that wipe the entire board, and threatens to keep doing that until I find my Artifact Destruction, which could be very annoying. Let's see if they have the egg. Yeah, they do. Okay. I mean, like playing around the Epidemic isn't the worst thing in the world. Are they not going to copy it? Like they can't just wipe my board right now, right? Yep. So basically, I'm in the Flaming Point Technique waiting room right now. Upkeep. Yeah, they're just going to keep doing that. There's no point in jamming any creatures into it, so I'm just going to keep passing now until I find. Do I have to hard maul for? Yeah, do I have to hard maul for Flaming Point Technique next game? I might have to do that, which could be annoying. Like they're just going to discard Mayleva. Okay, that's pretty scary. Nothing. Yeah, I just K this because I can't do anything here. I mean, on the bright side, okay, they can get a bunch of loyalty onto the egg by just playing their looting spells. Yep, happens, and they're going to start drawing. Okay, I mean, like as long as they, I need them to overextend in a way where they expose Eldritch Egg to being able to get blown up at instant speed. And leave a trigger. Yep. I just like reveal that I'm F6ing here. I mean, sure. There's not much I can do here, so it doesn't really matter. I suppose they can eventually -3, or zeroing my things doesn't do much, right? Okay, so this makes them invincible. Actually, Eldritch Egg is still an artifact, so I actually have to. Yeah, I actually have to gotcha them. I think Brazen Sacrilege is the only card that actually does something right now. How do I win after this though? I think I keep Neon Claw. Yeah, because that card wins the game on its own. So basically, I'm hoping for Flaming Point Technique top deck, and then follow it up with Neon Claw, and hope that they have like no answers to that. They're at 9 cards in hand now, so they probably have an answer for Neon Claw too. Well, that doesn't do anything. Okay, upkeep copying Epidemic again. Clean up. Oh, they have to discard to hand size. Yeah, have fun with that. Oh wait, that does do that. Yeah. I mean, so technically, does that insta win? No, it does. So they basically have well, they're tapped out right now. So, and what their win con here is Voidbringer, which requires a card draw to trigger. So like, if I top deck Flaming Point Technique right now and blow up their egg, I think they just lose, right? They actually don't know about that, so like, okay, but I already drew for a turn, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they got me. I mean, I pass here, and then they show me the win, and then yeah. So I just need to hard mulligan for Flaming Point Technique, and then try to blow them out when they go for it. Okay, yep. Do I care about anything else here? Actually, Prescience might be good because it helps me dig. Like if they get the accelerate, if they get wait, they have Wicker's Screech of Gestalt, so that's their way of blowing up stuff. Okay, but like I do this, I have Prescience in case they get down an inexorable Epidemic early, so I can still do stuff while my board's being locked. In fact, I actually do like yeah, I don't really know how I'm supposed to board here. mean, tapping out for prescience is kind of a losing play, but at the same time, it's kind of useful just because it helps me dig for stuff. Yeah, whatever. I'll do this, I guess. I'm actually boarding out Civ's cost because it's not going to do enough, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, alright. Let's see if this works out for me. This hand's good if like it had Flaming Point technique. It has no 1-drop either. I'm willing to hard maul for the Flaming Point. Come on. Well, it has Flaming Point technique and it has... I'll keep this. It's not great, but like it actually has the thing I need. So... Wait, why did I bomb Scorch instead of Storm Surge? Well, whatever. So which 2-drop do I keep? Or do I need to keep any of the 2-drops? They don't have any creatures, right? So Rogars doesn't really do much. I think I only keep Neon Claw then, because Mercury Distant just gets removed. So yeah, turn 1, put up Storm Surge. The only way to stop me from blowing up their egg is to counter it. So I think if I get Neon Claw into play, the thing I should be, the function I should be making is actually the uncounterable one. But then that probably means they suspect something at that point. So they will like at least try to be a bit more careful. Okay, well I'm just hoping for lands now. Do I need to get Rogar's Gambit down? Or I don't think I do. Maybe I should, just because otherwise I'm wasting mana. Yeah, because I need to start keeping up Flaming Point technique starting from the next turn. So I might as well Rogar's Gambit face. And I can say that I'll just argue that I'm doing this because I want them to lose life off their palaces. Because the palace lands will make them lose life if they have equal to or more life than me. So yeah, sure, I'll use that argument. So at least the first one is... Oh, okay. So basically I'm hoping that my opponent gets greedy and taps out to draw out their entire deck, and then I get to blow up their egg, and then they're kind of screwed, right? If that happens. We have salvage? Sure. Yep, they're getting all their things into the yard. Come on. Oh, do I need to keep up Flaming Point technique this turn? I don't think I need to, right? Because if they play egg this turn, they're going to choose Epidemic, and that gives me a turn. Or if they choose my Leva and start going off, that still gives me a turn. Yeah, I don't need to hold up Flaming Point technique this turn. So I'm just going to bring them down to 10 life somehow. Or, no, they already lost life for that. Yeah, bring them down to 12. Probably should have Rogart Gambited earlier. Yeah, it's just to like force them to combo earlier instead of giving them all the time in the world. Are they just dropping egg now? Yeah, they are. Okay. Epidemic, so that wipes my board. I wonder if they're going... I'm still stuck on 1 land. Okay, cool. I wonder if it's more or less suspicious that like I'm keeping up 1 mana this entire game. Alright, so now they can have Spell Pierce, which is a problem. So hopefully they don't go off this turn. Yeah, but they're just going to go off this turn, right? I guess they can like minus to force me to discard down to Flame Point technique. Maybe they do get greedy. I'm really hoping they get greedy here. Target my mountain? Okay, fine. I'll pitch Rogar's not useful Rogar isn't that useful right now. Actually, I think Rogar actually gives me away. I'm just going to discard the 2 dissidents that I can't cast. Oh, they're not going off this turn. Yeah, I still need to play around Spell Pierce and friends. Okay, there we go. At least I got a land, but might be a bit too late. Because like I just instantly lose the Spell Pierce. And how many Spell Pierces do they run? They run 2 copies. What are the chances they have a Spell Pierce right now? Okay, so like they can't win. Can they win instantly? They can't win instantly, so I have an opportunity to play Neon Claw and make the uncounterable thing. If they want to infinitely draw, they have to do it on their end step, which then like forces them to so then they're just not going to go for it, and I'm still very disadvantaged because I'm still like very far behind. If they Epidemic me, I lose Neon Claw. I probably should have just killed Egg when I had the chance. Wait, did I not kill Egg when they were tapped out? I forgot. I think I definitely had a chance to kill the Egg when they were tapped out, right? Like they dropped Egg on 3. I could have, or no, I was tapped out and then I still should have killed Egg there. Okay, I guess I'm misplaying then. But I'll just drop Neon Claw and like see if they have a response to that. Let it happen. I'll make the uncounterable function and let's see what they do here. Go Epidemic. Yep, makes sense. I mean, they can't actually attack me with... Yeah, the Egg isn't a creature, so they can't really try to push for damage with the Egg. So, like, Egg becomes my Leva. They can actually force me to... Okay, that's fine. Oh, this thing forces me to sack lands, and I can't afford to discard these cards, so, like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Okay, so, like, if they point at the uncounterable function, I'm just going to blow up the Egg in response. Which still puts me in a very bad spot, because they have a million cards, and I don't. So, like, I just have to hope they get greedy here. but like they probably know what's going on here. Wait, I can't actually cast Flame Point Technique in response. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played this game wrong. I needed to kill the egg like way earlier. Because like once the egg's dead, their entire game plan just becomes to find another egg. -2? Okay, sure. I guess that's how they're planning to win, just by like whacking me with... Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine doing that. Like that's the best ability for me to use, or least bad ability for me to face against. Does Silver actually have a way of getting their hand size down below 8 this turn with my Leva out? Because like if they don't, they're kind of just forced to go off this turn. Oh, the second egg. Okay, that. I guess they get to mind Leva me again. I mean, I should probably mute this during the judge call, but okay, apparently they're still doing it though. Alright, so judge call, turns out the combo doesn't actually work because the copy effect of egg wears off after cleanup step, so you don't actually get to go infinite with my Leva in the cleanup step. Anyways, yeah, that was. I guess I blow up their egg and hope that I can still beat their 7 cards in hand. I'm assuming I just lose here. Like, yeah, my plan there was to hope my opponent got greedy and then try to go for the infinite and then blow up their egg right before they draw for turn so that they lose to draw from empty library. But now that they literally can't go for that combo, like they can't get greedy anymore. Yeah, I guess I have to do another judge call. I guess while we're waiting for the judge, wait, how do you have untapped mana? They're not playing the egg. Cool. Yeah, they have an egg in hand. I only have one way. I need to blow up the egg. I can't do it because yeah, I'm pretty sure I just lose here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to take my turn. That I have to do the discard. Okay, yeah, sure. How do you do? Whatever. I don't really care at this point. So blow up the egg doesn't do anything for me because they just have a second egg in hand, and I think I got 2 Tunnel Vision into playing around Spell Pierce. I'm not even sure if they brought it in. They probably brought it in, but I'm not sure if they even have it in hand because like it's not that likely for them to have a 2 of in hand, right? Anyways, do I blow up the egg? Yeah, I guess I do. Guess like what I should just blow up the egg in response to them activating it, maybe. And then I hope that they don't go too nuts with Mayleva. Like I need to do it now, I guess. Like because otherwise they're just not going to do the thing. And yeah, the uncounterable function was useless. Do I want to reprise Rogar's Gambit right now? Not really. Like second Eldritch Egg, they're going to Mayleva again, and I guess their win con right now is just do the -1 enough times where I just die. Egg turns into Leva. Can't do anything about that now. Target clue. Okay, sure. I guess that's one way to get discards off this thing. Just target your own things and then force yourself to discard. And they're passing. Are they like not doing? They're not doing anything like not doing anything. Oh, I can't animate this because they just copy Epidemic and I lose it. So they don't have life gain, right? So I could no. I just need to top deck my Artifact Destruction spell again. F6. Drain me. Oh, I guess that's how they win. Yeah, they just drain me for a bunch. Okay. Oh, okay, and that puts them out of range of literally anything I could do at this point with one top decking and stuff. Oh, oh well. Actually, I might have a chance if they just don't draw eggs for the rest of the game because they already They already discarded all their my Levas. So like they don't. No. Do they have 4 copies of that thing in their deck? They could just start. Yeah, they have 4 copies. They could just start hardcasting that thing, and I would. They have like 1 more copy of my Leva in their deck that they could start hardcasting if they draw it. Somehow I need to win the game before then. Not sure how to do that, but I need to do that somehow. I mean, also if like they, I should just. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter at this point. I can pay for Spell Pierce. Yeah. Also, they have 2 eggs left, and I only have 1 Flame Point Technique left in my deck. And also, like they have deck filtering, and I don't. So I'm not. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to line up my Flame Point Techniques against their Eldritch Eggs. Wait, they just passed. Interesting. Okay, but at least now I can actually start attacking with my Firepower's Halls, even if that's probably just going to get removed, right? Yeah. Well, that was worth a shot. And is that's just going to be... Oh, that's Salome. Yeah, that's also equally bad for me. Unquenched Greed. Sure. Glimpse Beyond, sure. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll play it out. I'm assuming it just gets removed, but maybe it doesn't. I just always attack face at this point, right? Doesn't matter. You could just minus slow me to blow this thing up, but well, they're not doing that. Sure. Glimpse Beyond, sure. I mean, opponent's manually shredding through their deck at this point. Gives to the Phoenix, sure. They actually going for a Voidbringer kill. I mean, if they get another egg, yeah, they can just go for a Voidbringer kill, by manually decking themselves somehow, by drawing enough cards to do that. Well, they're just playing Voidbringer onto the field. So, there is, okay, well, so there is actually a way for me to blow out my opponent, which is to top deck Brazen Sacrilege. I think that's my only instant speed burn spell. They don't have Spell Pierce in hand, and then once they try to go for the combo kill, or when they try to draw from an empty library with library in play, I go Brazen Sacrilege, reprise Royal's Gambit onto it, and kill Voidbringer in response, and they lose from drawing from empty library. But once they get Eldritch Egg down, then that's not possible anymore. So I don't think it's very likely to happen this game. Actually, I totally should have attacked the Firehearth Halls last turn. And I guess I can argue that, like, I want my mana to try to pull them out when they combo. They're just hard casting Myeleva now, and they can go infinite now with an actual Myeleva in play, which does go infinite. Okay, yeah, fine. Sure. Alright. I didn't play super well. I'm pretty sure I could have killed the egg on turn 3, right? I think I just got too tunnel vision into trying to blow them up when they combo, that I didn't just go for the way safer plan of just blowing up the egg when they came down. But anyways, can I kick? Am I the one who made the game? Can I kick them? No, I cannot. Alright, so yeah, did I have the chance to blow up the egg? What was it looking like? So they play out creative salvage turn. I just don't do anything this turn. Oh no, I banished. Okay, I could have Rogarth Gambit a bit before, but anyways, banished companion there, swing, and then they play the egg. What did they do with the egg? Oh, epidemic. Yeah, and I could just kill the egg right now, and that would actually stranded them with like a not very good hand. Why did I not kill the egg there? I totally could have, right? Like, yeah, I totally could have killed the egg right there, and then I got tunnel vision into trying to punish my opponent's combo. And then they drew a second. Okay, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because they drew the second egg anyways. It still would have mattered because they would have to spend the entire turn replaying egg. So like if they were going for the combo, they would have, like, they spent this turn being tapped out. They spend this turn playing egg, playing Myeleva 0 something, 0 me. That forces me to discard 2 cards, and then that's fine. And then I'm like digging for another flame point technique, which doesn't come for a few more turns. So I probably still lose this game, even. Yeah, because I still can't deal with the Myeleva in play, even if it doesn't go infinite by itself. I still can't deal with something that produces that much value. I'm pretty sure I still lose this game. Yeah, not drawing a second land there for a few turns was pretty punishing. Game 2, I think game 2 was just, I didn't know what I needed, or how powerful their opponent's deck was. Right, okay, so what, they got the egg down here. So assuming that they couldn't infinite combo, they still draw a million cards, right? Like, or no, was that on the same turn? Yeah. So like, assuming that this is what the board looked like, they're trying to just bring me down to 1 card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still lose this because I don't see how they have a bunch of lands, but also like they have infinite value, so I'm pretty sure I lose here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose both of these games, even if the combo didn't work rules wise. Just looking at the game states like this. So yeah, that means I'm going 0-1 so far. Hopefully I win my next 3 games, so at least I can top cut. Or not, I don't really mind not top cutting this GP, because then that's more time for field test. Or actually no, the first 2 rounds is overlap of field test, and then field test ends, and then the last. Okay, yeah, so not top cutting doesn't actually give me more time for field test. Hopefully I win my next 3 games then.